So today I will be doing a video on Fear Street 1978 Part 2. This is Part 2 of the Fear Street trilogy that takes place right after Part 1 and switches timelines, and we're at a campsite in 1978. One character from Part 1 is telling a backstory of their family member at this campsite and how it's connected to the witch and her curse from Part 1. This was a vast improvement over Part 1. The characters are far more interesting. I thought it was wild how much of a rivalry between Sunnyside and Shadyside have towards each other, and it started to make sense because Shadyside has a bad history, and that's why Sunnyside does not like them. The bullying is extreme. This isn't just normal bullying, this is attempted murder. And there is one girl who we follow who is picked on relentlessly by Sunnyside kids, and no one's helping her because she is from Shadyside. I really didn't think I was going to like it because it looked like a Friday the 13th ripoff, just like Part 1 was a Scream ripoff. It's so much better mainly because of the people we're following. So much so, it probably would have been better if you took the horror stuff out. There were a couple of suspenseful scenes, but overall, it wasn't strong from a horror angle. What really bugged me was that this had the essence of an R-rated movie. Some nudity, a lot of cursing, a lot of blood, but you never really saw the death scene. It was frustrating and felt PG-13. I noticed they were only doing that when it came to the kids getting killed, which I thought was lame. Like, if you're gonna have some kids die, show it. Speaking of the kids, the casting kinda bothered me. When watching the trailer, I noticed it was an all-white cast, which kinda makes sense since I don't think there was a lot of diversity in 1978 at summer camps in small towns. But then, when watching the film, all the black people were funneled into the background roles just to add some color, which I thought was insulting. Anyways, I give this a 6 out of 10. It was such an improvement over the first movie, and I hope Part 3 is good.